Hi. Up here, people who have seen these before are familiar with. I'm drawing something that can make little boxes, microwave boxes, in thin air. What can be done with microwaves and gas, like air is gas. Most people like air. Okay. We make little boxes. Well, with energy and gas, a whole bunch of human activity is based on energy and gas. We breathe, our bodies make energy. We can make it go fast, we can make it go slow. And in control of that, hopefully to some extent, is our soul. So souls can get together and we can do things like touchdown or the wave or I don't know, how are you doing? Like wave our arms around and create energy. Well, you can feel that energy sometimes through a song or through a TV show. You can feel the wave of energy of people, or even the wave of energy of one person. And then, of course, that can be amplified, which is groovy if you like that particular wave of energy. But what if the energy was amplified with energy you didn't like? So what if someone amplified, oh, I don't know, some TV show you don't like? Well, they do, of course, but you can change the channel. Unless you left your cell phone on and you got one of those new tricked out ones. Have you seen them? They're amazing. They got like a TV on them. You can call your computer up. Well, what if someone got clever and started putting chips in people? And there's no reason why it couldn't be a world in which between the chips in us and the microwaves and the gas, no one would really get sick anymore. And no one would really have to work very hard anymore. And that's the future when it comes to the weekend show Antarctic Life. That's the future I talk about. Now, right now, I know that these microwaves will go with a potent purple. These microwaves, they're not always being used to make people healthy. And there's all kinds of way tricky things, like spy versus spy versus spy versus spy, and dirty little experiments, and these days it's disappointing, although it should be pretty refreshing to know that the augmentation of the gas, whether it's in thin air or inside your body, is something that could be used to make the planet Earth consensually wonderful for, and here's back to a big key number for 021. It's 21. That's my easygoing number for how many people can fit on planet Earth. Particularly if we turn Antarctica into a place where the best folks, so there goes the microwaves, taking now all those being used for good inside your body, good outside your body. 21 billion people with an economy where travel is no problem. It's encouraged. And most of us start wanting to live in Antarctica because we think it would be gross to live anywhere else. We'll travel and see all the other places, say where maybe the other 10 billion people live. But there'll become a threshold where people will go, well, I live in Antarctica because I just don't want to give planet Earth a hard time I want to let the natural resources reforestate. We won't be made to. We'll want to. The way people want to live in homes that aren't ranch size, that don't need that much. But we'll have to, and we'll use in Antarctica, we'll use gas and microwaves to create climate, grow crops, build really big funny things like the holodeck, where, like, people can on a big scale move around and see and feel different things. All this technology is on the verge, and we should remind ourselves that we've got to preserve our own atmospheres and our own microwave atmospheres and freedoms in order to get there. One of the key elements to thinking of 21 billion, which even if everybody is informed on things like microwave devices like this one, we'll be able to control our sexuality, probably without even birth control pills. But for now, I believe it's way important to realize now is as important as World War II. The time is now. Now we've got to elect people who say, hey, you don't have to. This whole Republican thing, if the president doesn't balance his budget, but we got to. I don't see them balancing anything. I was going to say something that rhymes with twit, but I resist it, okay? I don't see them balancing anything other than, thank goodness the Coriolis effect is in reverse. I don't see them balancing jack. Now what we need is to admit that inflation is good. So if it weren't for inflation, then there's more people, there's more things. Well, how are you going to get more people to buy more things? More money. Now is the time for more money. Once upon a time, if you told people that there's going to be, one of the big problems is everyone will be able to afford to be in the 70-mile-per-hour traffic jam, but there won't be jobs for everybody. Okay, so one of the punchlines of this is all out laptop spring. Wall Street occupiers, your job, and I'm not letting up now because I consider almost everybody who cares to be a Wall Street occupier, is to come up with plans how you guys, with your PhDs and everything, couldn't make the best factories here in the United States, and then convince Walmart and places like that they'd be superheroes if they got involved on this, and tell them that we want them to have the money because they've done such a good job of being super capitalists and rewarding us all with the potential to buy the things, that now we want to make the things. And all that stuff from China that we don't like, well, the Chinese can keep it and then they can improve their own country. 21. Thanks.